As strong and as amazing as Yuno seems to be, as crazy and overpowered his magic seems to be, he seems to pale in the face of Lucius, the former Wizard King, who holds the craziest magic shown in Black Clover. And him now being able to clone himself into an, it seems, infinite amount of numbers, being able to resurrect any deceased person, possibly not even limited to deceased. He seems to be unbeatable. How capable at replicating his full arsenal of power each of his clones is not clear, but it is a sign, it is supposed to tell the reader that this is a dire situation. This is the situation where everything seems to be coming down, and it's the pinch, it's the dire situation. It's that situation where Asta comes back, and I was expecting a bit more of a grandiose, a bit more of an amazing, surprising cut in for Asta to be reintroduced. Him blocking some attack, or last minute in a crazy, surprising panel, come in, slashing in with his katana that he inherited from Yami. We got more of a tame reintroduction of Asta, but I think he was still introduced in a very meaningful way through the collaboration of his teammate from the Black Bulls, them using, it seems, a pretty eloquent and multiple users involving combination magic along with the Queen and Dorothy to connect to this other world, Sengoku Isekai world, where Asta has been stranded and Yami is from. So yeah, I think that was still a meaningful way to reconnect, reintroduce Asta. I speculated in a previous video that Lucius might not actually be the final adversary, the final antagonist. I think his magic, time magic, is just a magic that is super dope, super interesting, and super versatile. But it is a magic that is hard to implement visually and make it look like an interesting battle from a perspective of choreography, of how you make characters move to make an interesting fight. And I base that theory on the fact that we haven't gotten to know not really anything about his devil. So yes, we know Lucius is in a devil contract with Astaros, and Astaros is the devil that we've never seen in face. For him being such a pivotal element, the devil that Lucius, the main current antagonist, is in the contract with, we have seen awfully little from him, from Astaros. And the second fact that Astaros, with his name, Astaros, almost pushes the idea that he has a connection to Asta, and Asta being such an anomaly in the world of Black Clover, of having no magic whatsoever. His upbringing, his origin, still a mystery. Why does Asta have no magic? Nothing, none at all. And Liebe, his magic is also quite unusual. Anti-magic. Where does such a magic that pretty much defies the whole Black Clover world, where does such a magic come from? And I think the answer to both of these questions and a possible connection to Astaros, that will probably be the final answer. And that leads me to assume that the final antagonist is actually Astaros and not Lucius. Aside from speculating what the final confrontation might look like, another thing that I think we're going to see is how Asta has grown and how his new ability, his Zetten ability, will be implemented into his fighting style and how well it benefits him in fighting against Lucius, against other magic users, devils, devil hybrids, devil hosts. So that will be interesting, but also the other samurais that I hope are tagging along with him. We'll see how they're getting implemented into the story, how they fare and how they mix and mesh and spice things up. Ichika, Yami's sister, or actually Yami's being their family name, Skihiro, Yami, his sister being united with him, and how he's gonna react, how she's gonna react, that's gonna come too. And I think we haven't seen Yami Skihiro's big moment, his big fight yet. For him having returned after being caught in the Spade arc, I think he hasn't shown his full capability as well for quite some time. So I think we're gonna see a bit of him as well in the next chapters. Also, interesting to see the Witch Queen on board. And then there are some other kingdoms with other interesting mages that were introduced in the story of Black Clover so far. We have mages from the Diamond Kingdom, and I would really see them also joining this battle, as it seems to be a battle that is deciding the fate not just of the Clover Kingdom, but all the kingdoms on the continent, and possibly kingdoms and worlds outside the realm of this kingdom, of in other worlds, other realms. So this is a deciding battle, and Lucius is just an adversary, an opponent that cannot be ignored by anyone. So this might be just the final battle of Black Clover, of the Black Clover series. And if that's the case, or even if that's not the case, I would really like to see some of the old characters be implemented and give some time to shine. Yes, Asta is probably back now and joining the fight, but it would be a shame to not see other characters be included and implemented into the fight in a meaningful way as well, especially if it is the final battle. But is this the final battle? Maybe. I think it's the grandest battle that puts everything at stake, and where the series to finish off with this battle, after that battle, with possibly Asta or Yuno becoming Wizard King, would be a nice outcome. But yeah, that would be I think that would be an alright finish. That would be a possible way to finish the story in a good way. But the story still has room, and I think still laid out enough material to build upon for Tabata, the mangaka, to build further arcs, further stories resolving around this idea of multi-dimensional worlds, of there being different worlds, and there being more than just this four kingdoms realm, this world of consisting of the Clover, Diamond, Spade, and Heart Kingdom. As we've seen, there seems to be more outside. There seems to be other worlds, other realms, and that this samurai Sengoku-esque world / dimension where Yami originated from and Asta stranded, that this is just an example for another world, and that there might still and also be other realms, other worlds to be explored. And also with the spirits, with the elemental spirits, we haven't even seen all of them. We didn't get to see Gnome, the earth spirit. The last chapters with the introduction of Leviathan, which was named to be a sea god, seems to be different from a water spirit, one Undyne, one out of the four elemental spirits, Salamander, Undyne, Sylph, and Gnome. So there seem to be different entities, still entities that we the readers still don't know much about, that it's worth and possible to explore It can be left in the dark, it can be left in the unknown. This would be a totally worthy final arc to finish up the Black Clover story, to finish up this manga, the story, and everything once and for all. It's a good and worthy final arc, but is there still air in the tank, gas in the tank to get out some more stuff? I think yes. I think Tabata definitely laid out enough material to keep the story train running without it feeling pushed and forced. I think the Black Clover world still has quite a bit to explore. Maybe we'll see all the stories be unveiled in this arc, in this current chain of events, in this final battle. Maybe there's more. We'll see. It's gonna be interesting. I really enjoy the current story, how it goes, how it progresses. Let's keep reading, let's keep watching, we'll see. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you like, subscribe, and have a nice day.